Okay, the items you will need are clearly, obviously, a little muffin tin. You can get a bigger one. Choose the color of crayons you want to use. Peel the paper off, break them up, and throw them into each little container and let them melt on low. I might have it a little too high here. Directly on the range. The key here is that the crayon needs to be melted well enough so that it doesn't clump up or dry up as you're trying to put it on your egg. Otherwise it'll get clumpy and it won't go on as smooth. All right, so there was an example of one I did already. I'm going to grab another color here. Seem to be drawn to green and turquoise. So I'll go into the orange here again. And this is my pencil with a nail, with a small nail head. I prefer the small nail head because as opposed to the bigger ones, they seem to glop more, my opinion. It's been quite a few years since I've done a lot of these, so you just experiment and decide what you want to do. All right, here we go. And it's just a quick stroke. I've tried dots before, doesn't look as well, but experiment as much as you want. And it's just a quick stroke, and it dries very quickly. That's why the crayon needs to be melted at a decent temp so it stays in liquid form as you apply it to the egg. You can use a griddle, an electric griddle if you have, to put your muffin tin on. You can also use a larger muffin tin. I just like these little ones because I can get a lot more colors on them. And don't ever expect to use your muffin tin again for anything other than this. The other nice thing of doing this is if it glops, you can just take your nail and remove it, and you can start again. Correct anything and fix it if you don't like the way it looks. You can start putting other colors together here also. Just keep branching out. You really get some fine, beautiful eggs, and it looks like fireworks is what it reminds me of. Krista prefers the sparkly crayons, but I wasn't going to go out and buy more crayons when I had all this already at home. She says they look prettier. They probably do. The reason you see me is doing that. I just always tend to mix up the crayon wax in there so it's not lumpy, but I think it's at a high enough temperature I probably really don't have to do that, but force a habit and I just do it. And it's really quick to do. You have a dozen eggs done in no time. There you go. That one kind of looks Christmassy. You see it?